Hey everybody, Rory from A&S Gear, and we're going to look at another bag today. This is from GI Sportz, so this is the flr'y 2.0 carry-on. So this is a rolling bag, but it is designed to be just right for carry-on. So this is meant for going on the plane. You could check it if you wanted to, but you can take this size on the plane, which is great. Has some basic pockets around the outside, some pockets on the inside, but altogether, pretty basic setup for a bag. So let's kind of check out the outside, obviously. One big nice carry handle here, as well as a padded carry handle on the front side here. So you can get it this way and carry it. You could carry it this way if you wanted to. It also has a handle back here, a hard handle, which you could carry it like this with. This also acts as the base when you stand it up like that, so that it doesn't just topple over when it's standing upright and it's loaded up with a bunch of stuff on the inside. The bottom here, so the bottom is reinforced along the bottom. It has some stands on here, so it is laying on its bottom like this. It isn't just resting on the ground. This isn't resting on the ground. It's sitting slightly up off the ground, which is good for dirt and mud and things like that. It does have some protection on the back side of the wheel. So if you're going over curbs or steps or anything, this will help ride up over that. It doesn't have what you'll see on some of the larger gear bags, like a plastic rib that runs down the side, which is great for stairs and curbs and escalators and things like that. But since this bag is so small, it's easily liftable, so you really don't need something like that. Wheels are nice smooth roll to the wheels, and then obviously we talked about the base right there, or the stand, I should say. This side here, where you have your first nice padded handle that we talked about, push button for extension, so you can carry it along or drag it along with you wherever you're going. This is also great for bags that have that pass-through for attaching to carry-on or attaching to pull luggage. You can slide it right over the handle and it will rest right on the top, like the Hiker 2.0. All right, so on the top of the bag, Velcro handles. Undo them, the handles will separate out. And that brings us to 3 pockets on the top section right here. So the first one is right up here, and it runs all the way down to the bottom. So you can see that there's a stitch right here. That's the side of the middle pocket right here, and the same with the stitch on this side as well. So when it is just that narrow, this would fit a tank. Although you have to check tanks when you fly, so you couldn't put a tank in here. You could put you couldn't put a water bottle in there full of water because you can't carry that much liquid onto the plane either. But whatever you want to stick in there, you could put something in there. It doesn't really matter. So that's this pocket. So you have also 2 side pockets. So we can zip these down. Now these pockets that are in here, they're bigger than what it looks like here. So they actually kind of go over the top of each other like this. So you can fill them up and kind of just lay the things on top of them. So depending on what is in here, I guess, will kind of dictate what you can fit in here as well. These are kind of odd pockets, I think. I don't know what you'd really do with those. I'm sure you could find some use for them. All right, so front side then here, we've got 2 web belts. This will offer extra protection for the bag splitting open or the zipper failing and the bag coming apart. You can have these nice and tight, and that will keep your bag nice and secure. It'll take some of that weight or stress off of the zipper, so you're not only relying on the zipper to keep your bag closed. So use those. A lot of people just leave these things flopping around. Snap them down, tighten it up, and your bag will last a lot longer. Let's open this section here. All right. So top and bottom here. We've got 2 pockets on the top, one big one here, which folds open. And this is padded. And you can see that this will sit pretty deep right here. You can put whatever you want inside of there. And then there's an extra pocket on the outside of the mesh that is completely covered. It's not like vented mesh or anything like that, or a see-through mesh. Section over here, nice mesh, I guess, top to it to keep it separate. So You could do this two ways. You could put clean stuff down in here and separate it from whatever dirty stuff you're going to put up in here. But there's not a lot of space for all your clean stuff on this side. So I would assume that people will start loading this up with clean, and then as the day progresses, or if you're using this for paintball, let's assume you're using it for paintball. As you get your stuff dirty, you could pile it back into here, cover it like this, and anything that isn't dirty, you could stack on top, which should be less at this point, and keep it separate from your dirty stuff. Now inside the main cavity, there's no pockets. There's nothing in there. There is one zipper that runs the full length right here. And this would be for you to get to the underside where all the supports are and stuff for the bag. This is your handle that pulls up through here. So really you don't need to be opening this up. It's just maybe you need to clean it. That's why you would ever want to take that off there. Other than that, you'll never open that one up. Let's zip this back up. I like the fact that it is carry-on ready or carry-on size legal, so you don't need to worry about it. If you're traveling and you can fit all your stuff in here, you don't need to worry about checking any luggage. It'll save you some money. So check this bag out. It's a GI bag, good quality, good like tarp material, so it's going to be weather resistant in certain areas, and it's going to last a good long time. So this is the, let me snap these together. I think this was called the flr'y. Hey, I was right. The flr'y 2.0 carry-on. It's available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.